So we're here with James Grant's display.
Hello.
Here we are here now. We were talking to him last there at Carrickdale.
Yeah.
And we were mentioning there at the time with the Newry show, which was on the horizon at the time, back in February. And you're more or less the organiser, or one of the organisers of the show here.
Basically me and my family. Like, without family, I don't think I'd be able to do it all, to be honest. Like, I never organise this on my own. See the help of family members and Paddy and Sean as well.
Yeah.
Like, had to get barriers and all in yesterday and your whole sort of display.
And it's a fine venue for it as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so I always show, but sort of the idea came about sort of whenever I was at Moira last. That was my first ever show I did Moira. I think I was talking to you, Moira.
Yeah.
And done a video, and was just loved the fact that like the likes of like Blake Thompson all were like the runners of the show, and I wanted to be the runner of the show.
Right.
And I was like, geez, I'm going to take this up with my man Dan, all this. And they were like, yeah, you do whatever you want to do. And I was like, right, well, I'm going to do this. So,
well, you definitely accomplished something very impressive anyway. And I suppose it'll be a show to run for many years to come, hopefully, please God.
Yeah, hopefully it keeps going now. Yeah, there's been a right turnout. So,
yeah. So
I'm very happy, yeah. With all the money going to the air ambulance.
Yeah, all for a good cause as well.
Yeah, we'll know at the end here how much it raised, but I think it's good 3,000 now, hopefully.
And it's definitely a good turnout. Oh, look, we're coming to the back end of the day here now.
Yeah, we're coming to the back end of the day now.
It's kind of starting to stir out.
It's Moira next, so I'll be excited for it there, the big 2-day show. Maybe if something added on.
Moira is always good crack, so it is.
Moira is the 2-day show. I love the 2-day shows. Get to go and stay in a hotel and all.
Yeah, it's good crack, and it's a nice steady. There's no rushing around.
There's no rush packing or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I had the half idea doing a 3-day show, but then I was like, it's maybe for the first couple of times we'll try the 1-day show, and then we'll get at it.
Yeah.
So then, well, that's sort of how the idea came into the head was.
And are you glad with the turnout and how?
Oh, it's an unreal turnout, and see to rely on displayers and all. I was worried about it, but most people have turned up like yourself and all, and without you, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you.
Very good, James.
But it's all sellers and all, like Model Farmer, Hugh Barr, yourself and all. Thank you for coming.
No bother, and it was great to come along. So it was, and no bother.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the first show.
And
really appreciate
doing a video of it as well. And there's many other like-minded people here as well. So
yeah.
Look, sure, we'll waste no further time. We'll get into what you have on display. It's a bit similar.
It's a bit similar to Carrickdale and even Moira, but sure.
Carrickdale, you didn't really have the yard.
No, it was them Doddum 2 fields there with the pipe gear and all going on and silage. But now the yard's been well done up, so I'm sort of half proud of myself now for this done up. Since then, so your cows are in here, starting off cows getting diet fed by the 140 and the 125R, and then you got your 2 robots in here, your Lely Discovery, and then you've got your wee dairy unit, and then you've got your wee lights. If you look down in the wee shed in here, and all you might. The hall's very bright, but if you really look in with your naked eye, you can see the lights at night time.
Is that a Morris model shed, is it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you can see the lights just under there.
Yeah.
Very well done. And
moving on, then machinery parked in the yard. JCB, you don't travel the newly added 6410, 7810, the John Deere harvester, and then just a few weight blocks, and I got to lay into this slurry going off Paddy and added this horn done by Donald Lynch to the flight. Just needs a few things fixed.
Very good.
Then you move in here. You got your calving starting to go on here.
Oh,
you got your man.
Calving jack.
Got a man pulling out a calf. That was really good work done by Paddy at the time. He done that. It was like a
calf. I've never seen that done before.
Pulled in. And the wee ropes and all around the man, struggling to pull her out.
Yeah, that's very well done.
Just a tether and extra dart feeder and diggers and buckets and your JCB, just get in, swap yoke, swap over, and then you've got your new John Deere. I only got that out of Germany, them new ones that were released. Done by Gary. He's done the sunroof.
The re-release ones.
He done sunroof and linkage and tidied up a few things around the back of it that I like our real ones.
Very good.
And then newly added, got this car deal, was the Premier kit, the 3,500 gallon tanker.
Oh, that's a Premier kit.
Yeah, it's done out of, it's supposed to be a slurry cap, but I was always a big fan of CC and Ram Allen's big 4000s. She wouldn't look right as a 4000, but she likes now. I like them as a big.
It looks good as a 3.5.
See the big 2000 or the big twin axle is a big thing, and then you have your cane trailer. And instead of 6930, you don't even 6930 pulling out of the yard, emptying, and then you move up there. The JCB TM 420 is just sitting there with a bucket ready to fill the rat feeder again. Then you've got another trailer called Classics. They're all them trailers, stylish trailers. My display are done by Martin Thompson.
Martin Thompson, very good.
That's the 7430 pulling in the Volvo that was modified by Kieran. Perfect 32. His buck rake as well there as well. Then we've got a few beef cattle outside. So in that pen, then out your front here you've got a 7530 on the baler on the Fusion, and then that's Agri Model Works.
Very good. Seeing a few of them there at his.
Yeah, he is really good for only starting out. They're class.
He's bringing out a few slurry cats as well.
Yeah, and then his JCB 419 with they're actually 435 wheels. I had an old one of those, was sort of broke from whenever I was a child. Whenever I was a child, I had one of them. And then it's on the Kieran's TR8 here.
Very nice.
And then
they're drawing the bells in.
Yeah, moving on in the
big
Crone. Didn't have enough grass to finish around, which was ripping about sort of, but here it is what it is. And then I couldn't reach that button either, ripping it out there. But I was so busy trying to get the show organised that I was like, the
button over there.
I was like, the button's not going to matter for now, as long as everybody. I want to make sure everybody was okay in the show, and the main thing for me today was to make sure that all the players and all were happy.
And as you an organiser, make sure everyone's happy. So,
which I hope everyone is happy. Moving on, the new release 6830 field. There's two 6830s in it. The quad rake, and then you've got new Jag harvester collected in Spalding in England.
And
then we've got a 6R. Is that a 185?
185, it looks like.
185.
Gary Thompson, are they?
Yeah, Gary Thompson done them up.
I think you've seen that there character.
Yeah. And then that's the 7530 re-release without the loader. Paddy Devlin pulled that off for me there. And then you've got your Hearn tanker.
Unreal.
Done by the one and only model farmer. He is the best at that sort of stuff.
That's
now.
A nice paint job on that.
Then your new Dodo pump and compressor. It was supposed to have a nurse tank, but it wasn't just ready, and I says no pressure as long as. I'd rather be done right. So then you done the trail compressor and all, and the big 250 pumping it out to the yoke, and then 6R 210 pulling up the road there with another 18-ton half pipe. If you look at it from the front with the Gary Thompson open sunroof and all on her. And then moving on then to the back is the last release, the new model farmer hike gear. That's been on the bucket list since I seen it on his Facebook page.
Yeah.
Probably about Meyer 3 or 4 years ago when I was going to watch it. He had it, and my dad was like to me, "Oh, you'll get it next year." And then he never fucking made it again. And then, but finally, he came today.
There he is over
very
there.
Grateful that he came. Fair play to him. Can't recommend him anymore for the hike gear. He is class at it.
Class at it. Those look the part all the same.
You can go around and look at it there. It's sort of like a front railer, back railer, 12-meter double bar. It all folds up nice and tidy for the road and everything. And everything's pretty much all pipes slot in everywhere. There's not a place where the pipe doesn't fit in somewhere. Like, see, the pipe just goes directly in underneath it, and then your back railer sort of just lifts off there, and it's a bit awkward to get back on if you're not concentrating, but you sit there.
See how she goes, yeah. Very good.
It does go on, like you'd see it goes on. It's just hard to see from an angle if it goes on or not. You sort of need to work around that wee pipe, but that's the
job.
System anyway. And then your front railer sort of sits up there a wee bit. The linkages don't hold them too well, but
looks the part all the same.
That's the back railer there.
Some detail in them.
Oh, the detail
is
next
isn't there?
to none. Yeah, like there's the rail pipe and all that there.
That's some job.
And there's the D210. Fold up linkage on sunroof.
Savage. It looks the part, James, and
Aye.
like to thanks very much again for
No
having me at
bother.
the show, and also it takes some commitment and
Yeah. It wouldn't be possible without all the displayers like yourself.
Yeah, some takes the balls to do a show like this, and for first time as well, and yeah, thanks very much, James, and
No bother.
wish you all the best in the future with
Right,
the next shows.